Hey everybody out there, my name is Tommy and this is my channel, Counting on the Big Sleep. And we're just outside at night here, chilling outside, apartment, getting tired of sitting inside, and going stir crazy. But I decided to come out here and I'll show you this is the church that's right next to us, where I live for now. But, how's everybody doing? It's a beautiful night, not too cold, not too, nice night. Nice night. And I was just thinking about a lot of things, that's all. I'm thinking too much. In case you don't know, I lost my job in March of this year. I'm 58 years old. And, I lost my job. And since that time, I can't explain it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've had 4 other jobs that I've quit. And they were good, decent jobs too. I don't know what I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what It's just been such a real terrible year. I don't understand it. I don't understand why I quit these jobs. I don't understand why I quit my last job. I missed one day and they pulled me in the office. And they're like, "Do you really want to work here?" And I said, "No, I don't." And they said, "Okay." And I don't know why I said that. I mean, so I'm not understanding, my actions. I quit my job before that so I could take this new job. And then I wound up quitting after about a week and a half. I mean, it was tough work. I was lifting steel plates. It was rough work, But I mean, after reflecting on everything, which I have been, I don't understand my actions. I should, before my first job was at a meat packing plant. It was a decent job. It wasn't that far. But I didn't want to do that because I thought it was just too much manual labor at my age. I was just tired a lot. So I got a job as a medical courier. I did that for about 2 months. 2 months. And I wound up quitting that. Trying to get into one job where it was my third job at the bus company, which I wanted, which, the one I, really wanted. The hours kind of stunk, 9 at night till 5:30 in the morning, but I could deal with it. I could deal with it. I could have dealt with it. I don't know, my body was hurting, but it's a job that I wanted, because it's what I used to do. But I quit there because I got a job offer at this steel plant, where they cut sheets of metal. And it was closer to my house and everything. And like I said, I took one day off, and next thing I know, I was in the office. They were discussing, things like health insurance and stuff, and I'm like, well, hold on, let me, make a decision about it, let me think about these things. And the next thing I know, they were bringing me into the office. I did miss the day before. After about, I think that was about my 5th day. I missed a day. I took a day off. I was beat. My body was hurting. It was a real physical labor job. I could have done it. I should have done it. I don't know. And now, I got about 1 month, probably November 1st, where, if I don't come up with the rent, I'm going to have to move. I don't know what to do about it. I don't understand my actions. I had a job interview on the 20th, and I totally forgot all about it. I didn't remember. I had to get a new phone yesterday. Well, I didn't have to get. I had to get a new phone. My phone company that I was using, the service I was using, said that my phone wasn't compatible anymore. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. So my son gave me his phone. It was nice of him. So I had to switch everything over. I just don't understand my actions. I'm not sleeping good. I'm stressed out all the time. I'm looking at being homeless. I know I need to get a job and keep a job. I don't understand what, had a nightmare. Nightmare that there was some lady in my closet. She opened the door and came out, and I jumped up. And I said, what are you doing here? But I couldn't say it loudly or anything. It was like it was hard to get out. And she just said, what are you doing here? And then I woke up, my heart pounded onto my chest. So, yeah, I think I'm slowly losing my mind. I'm 58 years old and I'm losing my mind. There's somebody pulling in. One of the neighbors and stuff. Any older people out there my age, around 58, 59, kind of feel lost? Not feeling right in the head, not feeling right in the head at all. Oh. But I just want to say, I want to come out and show you this beautiful night. And, I had to talk and get some, say, say what's going on here. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on with me. Why am I so unhappy? Yeah. I'm still in shock that I lost my job after almost 9 years. About 9 years. But ever since then. But I can honestly say, a year before that, while I was working, my mind wasn't even at work anymore. It was always just wandering. Now, at 58, I'm feeling stuck. But yeah, I just had to come on and get some things off my chest and say these things out loud, because these are the thoughts that are in my head. Oh. My cousin said I could come stay with him, but that would be a good drive from where I'm at now. So, but I don't want to stay with him. I really don't. I don't want to be a 58-year-old man, being dependent on somebody. And I'm always pretty much dependent on myself. And now that I've gotten older, and just, the job loss, and then the job quitting, all this time. And I just don't understand my behavior. I don't know. I started going to church a while back. And you know, when I was working at the bus company, you know, I thought things were getting better. And then just you know, my car broke down, and then I spent the money to get it fixed and everything. And I thought, well, you know, why not get a job closer? And I was lucky. I mean, I tried hard, and I had to go through a big physical to, you know, to get this job. And for me to say that, I don't know why I said it. I don't know why I said I don't want to be here. I'm not understanding my mental state anymore. Not recently, anyway. But I will keep applying for jobs here. I have to move out of this apartment anyway. It's too small. It's a studio apartment. I've been going stir crazy in it. You know, that's why I try to get out and try and get out to the woods. But lately, I haven't been able to do that. Yeah, this whole week, I've been just stuck in my head. I've been doing the plasma thing to make some money, so I can keep a little food on the table and a little gas on the car. But I don't know, I'm so tired of that. And the other day I got rejected from it. They said my blood didn't have enough protein in it, or something was wrong with my blood. It didn't have enough something in it, or it was dehydrated or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. But I really hadn't been eating in the last couple of days. You know, I didn't have any money, but I did go to the plasma center, made some money, and got some food and stuff, enough to last for at least a week or so. Not much. Food's very expensive. It really is, and I shop at Aldi. You know, for the little bit of that I did get, cost me $30 because all they paid me at the plasma center was $55. For some reason, I don't know why. I think it also has to do with your weight. I think I've been losing weight. But yeah, wintertime's coming, and I'm big on hating winter. I've always hated winter. I've always hated being in the cold. But hey, who knows? Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. One more day. Keep going till he can't go anymore. Alright, everybody. I've been on here long enough, about 13 minutes, 14 minutes. I should let you guys go. But this is a beautiful night out here. Just wanted to come on and say hi. And, you know, if you subscribe, thanks. I could use all the subscribers. Alright, everybody. You have a good night.